Welcome back to GWG. I have a great name for a sword. And see if anybody here recognizes it. It's R-H-I-N-D-O-N. And I had to check on the spelling of this. Now, Rindon is a special sword. It's from my childhood. And the specific sword is not like one of those bullshit swords like Ragnarok or Excalibur, you know, where everybody has heard of the sword or, like, you know, the source material before. Now, this is a little bit of a peculiar sword. It was held by Peter in a specific series that didn't do well in the theaters, and I don't mind because I didn't care. And for those that want to know, it's from the Chronicles of Narnia. Now, what happened in the Chronicles of Narnia is, for those who know, I'm just going to quickly blitz over here. Kids walk through a wardrobe, Lion the Witch in the wardrobe, and they go into Narnia, and this guy named Father Christmas, who is Father Christmas, you know, Santa, if you want to believe that, gives one of the four children a sword. And that sword is used to defeat the White Witch, and I just made a flint hatchet. I'm just going to use it as a hatchet. It's not going to do much anyways, as soon as I get the better materials. But this sword, Rindon, is used to slay the White Witch, and it's also used to slay a wolf. And when the kids left Narnia and came back for the second time, there was a time differential between England and Narnia, whereas a certain amount of years in England passed, decades could pass in Narnia. So when they went back to Narnia eventually, they found the ruins of their once huge castle. You have to read the books. They had a castle at a point. And what happened is they couldn't recognize the ruins of the castle until they went to the storeroom, I believe, and Peter found his old sword, Rindon. So that's how they knew that an incredible amount of time has passed since the White Witch was killed, and, you know, they had to do the hero thing again. So there you go. I've got an awesome sword name. I really like it. These are really pretty flowers. I've done a bit of fuck off! Rindon, time to Kilden. Ooh, look at that. God, it's nice and fat. Better than the wooden sword I was using, that's for sure. What's great is Rindon is going to increase in skill level. Now, with this mod, as Tinker's tweaks to Tinker's construct. And what happens is after a certain amount of time using it, you get random modifiers onto your sword, as well as more slots to put modifiers onto your sword. And you could replace the blades and everything, and we're going to keep this sword for a while. Not this hatchet, though. Hopefully it updates its name. I don't want an iron hatchet and it being all like, yeah, I'm still Flint. I'm Flint. So that's a real... My mom used to read me that story when I was younger. I don't know if I've released that episode, but my mom's a teacher, and she had a huge love for reading, and she made me have a huge love for reading, so she used to read me the Chronicles of Narnia, which I'm pretty sure a family member gave her original set to her when she was young, so it's one of those passed down things, and I really like the Chronicles. It's a really good, it's good fantasy. Speaking of fantasy, I got that fire sprite running around over there, at least I assume it's fire. So we need to update our accommodations a bit. That's the main thing we're going to do in this episode, and I'm just chopping stuff down with my pick, or my axe. Alright, so here, do it with this mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do a 6x6, I'm going to just do a straight shaft right down to the center of the earth. Don't worry, guys, you're not going to watch me do that. But here's a cool thing about this mod, too, is when, here, I'm going to take some flint and show you. So basically, you can repair a tool at any time, but sometimes you just keep on using a tool and it's broken. So now I could barely dig this. So what I do is I take my knight, put it with some flint, bam! Whatever you used to repair, easily tossed in, and you can start whipping this stuff out again. This is why I love it over Minecraft tools so much. It's just you make the tool your own and you stick with it. So experience levels are probably going to be used for uncrafting tables from the Twilight Forest, as well as another couple of uses, mostly armor. Get some enchanted armor, get some enchanted books and slide them into bibliocraft bookcases. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. Diggy hole. So here we go. That's going to be the plan for that. I'm going to actually probably dig out this and lower everything by 1. So I'll see the guys in a sec, and let's get this area appropriated for actual use for building. What button is that again? The fuck are you? Get out of here. Get out of here. Jengu. Launching water at me. Yeah. Yay. I didn't get anything from him. I guess that's the danger of living so close to water, is I might have to deal with those guys every once in a while. Why are you upset? Did somebody take your favorite block there, Endyman? Somebody take your favorite block? Or that little tiny skeleton piss you off? Oh, I need food. That skelly bones is not going to stay happy with me. Just around chicken. Oh. 1, 2. Die. Die. That's morph. Whenever I kill something, I can turn into it. I don't even know what I selected. Oh, I know what I am. I'm that thing I just killed. Oh god, it's raining. I did not plan for that to happen. Oh, I lost some hearts. Don't want to lose hearts. Let's get back to being me. Heyo! Got some arrows in me, it's all good. Get back to building. Oh. Oh, I do not want to fight you. Okay, this is a classic example of why did I start this? So basically, that thing can teleport, steal my life, shoot me up in the sky, give me dark blindness, has an extra life, and will poison me. Oh boy, I did not want to touch that. I didn't have the armor. Do you want? Let's just get some basic armor just in case if it decides to go, hey Damien, I want to know on your face. This armor is not good armor at all. But in lieu of leather armor, let's encase ourselves in wood. 3. Oh, I feel better already, though. I can tell you that right now. God, I wish I was more powerful to take that on. That probably would give me really good stuff. Alright. Arrows. Anything else I need? Nope. Alright, so I got this thing laid out right here. And I want to be able to see what I'm doing, so I'm going to get some gravel. Now, what I usually do, and my favorite builds to do, is to plan out a kind of a circular structure. And that's what I keep most of my chests in. I don't like the AE system. I just don't like AE. It's nothing personal against it. I'm so old-fashioned. I prefer chests. It's kind of like how I don't build with brick. And it's not because I don't like brick. Brick is actually pretty pretty. 3, 4. It's just I've been playing Minecraft so long that if you remember, for those veterans of Minecraft, you remember back in the day, like clay was so hard to find. Mojang just really dropped the ball, and wow, clay became such this rare commodity that I never really bothered to learn how to build with it, because why would I? I would never have enough to build with it, so people only really used clay in creative mode, and this is a little bit too. I'm going to do 5, and I'm going to stretch it out this way. 3, 4, 5, bam, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Let's just dig all this out. Sneak on in. So, some of my things are a little bit old-fashioned of how I do things, but just the chests, I like chests too much over the AE system. Although hands down, AE system is just completely badass. It's just not my thing. So, we're going to not worry about that. Huh, Endyman. Let's just build up here a little bit. That way it doesn't look like it's just going to build off the side of nothingness. Yes, this actually makes a difference. Plus, hopefully it'll discourage any mobs from jumping up too much there. At least they'll have to find their way around. Let's dig you out. Yeah, put you right there. So, this is going to be the basis of our build here. And I'm going to need a special piece of iron. Not just a special piece of iron, a piece of iron for a special little block I love, which if you've seen my last couple of videos, you know that it's going to be the chisel. So let's go get a chisel, everyone. Then you dig yourself a hole and you keep on digging. And you lag a lot. So basically, I got down in here and I started digging. With Vein Miner, I could easily clear out this nice gravelly area, so I just gotta keep on repairing my shovel whenever that happens. Got some salt ore here. Wouldn't mind getting some salt for Pam's Harvest Craft. Delicious, delicious salt. I can saltify zombie flesh so it doesn't poison me anymore and give me hunger, which would really help out with that. I'm hungry right now. I should take a break and eat. That'll be next episode. I'll take a break before the next episode. Dense iron ore just gives me 3 iron ore. Look at that. This mod pack actually has increased spawns for ores because you could sell them to the shop in exchange for money, which you use to buy bags, which I'll show at a later date. I don't want to keep on like whenever I do a main mod, I'm going to jump into that. So when I ever do a Botania, you're going to see me go through Tinker's Construct. No, not Tinker's Construct. You're going to see me go through the mod pack. And its main use, which is the blind bag system, which you're going to see actually probably a few blind bags if I defeat those sparkly mobs once I get some better armor on my body. You going to be special? No, you're just going to be dead. Come on here, you POS. I see you spraying at me. Spraying at me gonna do no good. Yeah, give me your stuff. Screw it. Give me your stuff. As long as there's gonna be some snowballs. Oh well. That was a textile garden. There's other gardens too. There's a berry one, there's the other ones. But I don't have to worry about food so much right now, because I just killed a pig. So I've got that flesh. The flesh of the pig. Sacrifice the flesh of the pig. Bam. Don't have to worry about it anymore. And let's do a 7. You know what? That's the one thing that I haven't said in Minecraft in a while is I need more cobblestone. So used to sticking on a world for a while. Me saying the word sticking on a word for a while would really send Paco into a laughing fit because I switch worlds constantly. I do not like staying in one world. There's so many blazes. So I'm going to get that stuff going. Get the pork chop. And I'm going to build it next time. Get a nice little area here. See if we can find some trees. Do you know what? I'm going to go exploring. I'm going to see if I can... What the fuck? Okay. Okay, do you want... That's new. Do you want... Let's try this out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to beat the shit out of those things. And hopefully they won't beat the shit out of me. Get a poppy down. Get that health up. Leroy Jenkins. Frostweaver. Oh. I am slowed. Oh. They've got their own little special webs. Little frost weave, I guess. Huh. That's cool. And it goes away. They drop string. Oh, yeah, baby, yeah. I'm gonna get myself some more of that. So, it looks like spiders won't be attacking us. It's going to be those weird-ass, crazy frostweave spiders. Which, I'm down for. Do you know what? We need a little alternative to regular spiders. 14. Do you know what, guys? I thought I wouldn't get anything done this episode. Oh, fuck right off. sure it's a little bit past the 15-minute mark, but I don't care. Do you want? Let's just spend an extra minute doing this. Now what these are called are carpenter's blocks, and what happens with these blocks is you could use any block on them, for instance, and they will turn into that block. So what's really useful with these is I could do this and make a carpenter's bed. I'm going to dig here to get that block back. And what I can do with the carpenter's bed is use this wood on it, and now I've got a spruce bed. And then if I use this rose red on it, it's a red spruce bed. And then we sleep. And then we go into the next episode. To be fully honest, I just use this to get back, in case you're looking at the game mode updated. But I switched cheats off, see? Good enough. Bye!